All right, welcome back to another walk around and test drive here at Coyote Classics. Today we're going to be checking out a really beautiful colored 1968 Camaro Rally Sport. Really neat car all the way around, painted in a beautiful emerald metallic green. I think that's the name of the color anyway.
That's what we'll call it. It's gorgeous anyway. So beautiful color, sitting on some rally wheels, power steering, vintage air conditioning, which really makes this a pleasure to drive.
One thing I like to see under the hood on a hot day like this is that air conditioning. It does look like it has been converted over to the new Freon.
Yep, it is a vintage air system, so yeah, that's awesome. As Dalton mentioned before, I mean, that color just jumps right out at you, that metallic. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, the trunk floor, there's pictures of that, pictures of the floorboards, very solid frame rails, trunk and floors. Original fender tag still there. Factory V code, which is a original green color, Dalton. There's your vintage air, done very tastefully. Inner fenders are painted black nicely. You can tell that the car was all taken apart, painted, and then put back together. It looks really nice.
I think the correct name is probably like a British green. Pretty sure what they called it.
Sakura?
Yeah. Something. I'm getting closer. A few more guesses on have it.
Aluminum radiator, keeping this thing cool. We drove this car home about 150 miles when we purchased it. The air was blowing cold. Just fantastic car.
Love the RS hideaway headlights.
Hey, you want to go ahead and turn the key on and the light switch on, just make sure they're working properly. If we look up and down the sides of the car, I mean, just super straight. Tires have great tread on them as well. There we go. Go ahead and shut them, D. Perfect. Nice. It's what we want to see, and they're electric. It does have a 327 ME code, just your lower horsepower 327 2-barrel, and that's exactly what's in it today. The back of the hood lines up perfect, and you can really get a good view of the metallic in this car.
So much metallic in this thing, it just absolutely glistens.
It's definitely a show quality car. You can take to any local car show and be super proud of it. Got just a little paint blem right here. I don't know if it's just a tiny little run in the clear. Bottom of the front fender is excellent. Corner of the door is great as well. It's got a little scratch right here too, right up on the body line. This has got some pretty cool owner history too. The previous owner I bought it from said it had 3 owners before him, kind of some long-term owners. So
yeah, the interior is beautiful on it, and I was really surprised to see the factory clock working.
Really? No, factory clock does, but the factory tack does not. So something I want to look at. It's hard to say if it's just unhooked or what's going on there. The bottom of the door lines up great. The chrome and the tail lights, the RS in the back. It is a correct RS. It has the rear lights in here, the backup lights down low as well. And this dark green is almost black, so it shows everything, and it's got a very straight body. As we open up the corners of the doors, the door jamb paint is beautiful. The bottom of the door is 100% rust free, never been touched. Inside door panels are great. Someone went ahead and put some TMI, really nice seats. They've got the kind of the leather here with the suede. Yeah, the suede inserts. Back seats excellent. Headliner's perfect. Dome light works, visors are nice, dash pad's nice, vintage air in here, AM FM Chevy radio that works perfect. It's got the original power glide in it, so it's still a 2-speed power glide. You know, correct console, correct gauges.
It's neat to see that on the, you know, the console with the power glide. You usually don't see that a lot of times.
Most people change them to 350 or column shift. Yeah,
you know, a lot of times you don't see that.
Look at the back shelf. I mean, it just tells you about the quality of the restoration of this car. That's in perfect shape as well.
This is one of my favorite. We have probably 3 or 4 Camaros right now, and this has got to be one of my favorite colors.
It's a neat color. Now, a guy can do a lot of different things. I'm just going to throw this out there. We could have put some Kraggers or some torque thrust or some chrome wheel moldings, or we could have put the, you know, a stripe on the nose, or we could have do some things like that, but so can the next person. You know, right now, this is how the last few people had this car. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful, show quality. The next person can do their own thing to it. So over the wheel well is excellent. We do have a little scratch right here. No bubbles or blisters. Bottom of the door lines up excellent. Same thing all the way along here. No issues whatsoever there. Driver's door is just as nice as the passenger. No issues. Door panel's great. Carpet's new. Scuff plates are new. Everything's awesome as far as the paint and the door jambs. Window channels here are excellent. The rubbers are nice. Felts have been replaced. Gas gauge, temp gauge, oil pressure gauge, amp gauge, everything works awesome. Clock works. It's got 71,974 miles, and I'm guessing it's probably original miles, all as clean as this car is. Hideaways work great, dash lights work, dome light works. What a sweet car. Here's what I'm most excited about.
Me too.
Let's go up the window, should we?
Windows go up really smooth.
Oh my gosh,
There it is in the window.
alright, I'm cooling this baby down. Radio works.
That air feels nice.
It does, blows ice cold. Jeannie drove this one home 150 miles, so it's...
That tells you you can definitely be confident getting in this thing and driving it.
Yeah, it's definitely one the guy can drive home.
And these seats are super comfortable too. I like the bolsters.
That's what's
Really keep
nice.
the
I mean, and the nice thing is with the TMI, they're kind of a factory reproduction seat, so they're still a low back. They, you know, they don't look out of place, but yet they keep you, you know, in the seat. As you look over top of the hood, the paint on the hood's beautiful. Now this has got power drum brakes, and I'll tell you what, these brakes are freaking awesome. I mean, they'll stop you right now. So you have to be kind of careful when you go up to the stop sign to know that you don't have to push them very hard. The second to last owner was a woman. She had it for a long time, and that's who, so just kind of set it up that way.
Absolutely.
327, 210 horsepower, 2-barrel, power glide, gets right up to 50 mile an hour and drives awesome. Doesn't it?
Does.
Look at that. 60 mile an hour just like that. Brakes work perfect. Steering wheel's nice and straight. Air's blowing ice cold. We've got just a little bit of a
tire rub.
Sag, just a little bit of tire rub at the very back. You can just hear it squeak just a little bit.
This thing's set up to just get in, go on a road trip. You
It's
know,
a
we got
cruiser,
cold air,
isn't
nice
it?
radio.
Kick down works well. I mean, it's not going to win any races, but I'll tell you what, it goes down the road fantastic, and it's got plenty of pickup.
Yeah, it does. There you go.
How about that?
A nice car. Another beautiful Camaro that we got here. Check it out on the website, coyoteclassics.com. Go ahead and put the link in the description. Thank you for watching.